Hello, hello, hello. What's going on? And a bass drop and another one. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Al Stock Trades. How's everybody doing? All right, ladies and gentlemen, MXS. Let's go, Brandon. Big money moves. Oh, I've never been on one of these Al Lives before. Exciting. What's up, Jason, Patrick, Brandon? What's going on? No lives in the hot tub. He's just edging you. Hot tub. It's a cherry. Okay. Yes. Cherry on top. Nice Scottsdale place we have with ice cream. I think what you're talking, right? Let's see, $5 more. Base drop. Hey, LL. Let's go. 2x speed to cheat the YouTube system and truly catch up. Hello, my friend. What a great day. Vladimir, say hi to Mr. Putin for me. Tell him we're going to meet him on the moon. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So no more covered calls for me. Bought them back. Yeah, so this is exactly why I don't believe in doing covered calls on your stockpile. You got to, you can do it on the same account, but having two separate accounts, again, not financial advice, but just separate them. I'm very scared of having them on, the large stockpile because, if you got covered calls now for $3 ending in January 2025, you're right now feeling the heat. You're sweating right now. Let me see. What does that mean? What does that mean right now? These are the individuals right now doing covered calls right now. These are the individuals, how they feel right now, right? This is them. This is them right now. This is exactly, they're feeling the heat right now, okay? All right, ladies and gentlemen. So, yeah, we're back. We're back into business. We're back above that 200-day support line. We're back into play, right? And the stock's up 22% today. In 5 days, it's up 46%. And year to date, it's up 155%. And if you go down to the 62 penny low, in fact, it was 61 pennies, we're up 304%. 304%. So individuals that would have put in $1,000 at Clover for 60 pennies and multiplied them by today's price, they would have turned their $1,000 into $4,166. $100,000 goes to 400,000, right? $1 million, 4.1 million, right? For Vivek, or if he did around him, if he didn't buy it at 60 cents, right? But but we did. We've been calling this out. While no one was calling this out, right? No one cared. That's when the intelligent investor strikes. Be greedy when others are fearful. Also, shout out to this gentleman right here. He posted this today. Man, that looks so cool. It looks like Eisenberg from Breaking Bad, right? He said, "Congratulations to Al Stock Trades. He was the only one supporting the company in the good and the bad days. The boss." And the way we did that is, it was no secret. But thank you, by the way. I can't pronounce your name. It's definitely French. Or something like that, right? I'm American. Give me some slack, right? Right? We got French fries, right, from you guys, right? All right. So, the methodologies that we use were not far-fetched. And I just like how Clover Health has been able to show how its Clover Assistant can improve its MCR, as well as other things we'll be talking about today. Our Al Stock Trades platform, as you can see now, when we tell you that no one's teaching this information, no one's talking about intrinsic value, no one's actually showing you how the billionaires think. That's why we have legendary investor analysis within our Mastering Stock Market course, right? Right? And you're starting to see now our platform speak for itself. You're starting to see now, when others were fearful, we were greedy because we knew the value of the company. We calculated the intrinsic value and we mathematically modeled it, and we put it on live, and we have over 600 videos to prove it when the stock was in the 60-cent region. Both times it was in the 70s and 60s and it went down all that low. Okay. We have the data, and now people that are interested in wanting to learn more about the stock market, people that did not have an opportunity to get in on this. The data is there in the teachings of Benjamin Graham, Warren Buffett, and all the other value investors that have a taste of finding undervalued assets. We're assembling an Avengers team. We have a community that has access to over 2.5 billion outputs of institutional data. Okay, institutional. So take advantage. This coupon code will be expiring. I don't know what you guys are waiting for. Take advantage. There's a link down below. Coupon code SAS in honor of Clover will give you $1,000 off lifetime. Take advantage. All right. With that said, and thank you for the shout out, right? Because I'm sure people are now starting to see the beauty of our work. Okay, and I want to thank all of you guys for watching this video, for liking and subscribing, smashing that like button, and supporting our endeavor, and for all the people that joined the Mastering Stock Market Course Bundle, Stock Terminal. You know what I mean? I'm so grateful for you. And as you can see, guys, I care a lot about you, right? So let me go ahead and look up the comments here real quick. Stock price is 251. Woohoo! Let's see. There it is, baby. There it is, baby. Look at that. Woohoo! All right, Al, what's going on? How you doing, Starland? Stellarin, my stallion. Let's go. What's up, Rick? Where's Rafiki? Is Rafiki in the house? Hitting 251. You said before Clover quickly will come to 250. There it is. That I certainly did. Oh, and yeah. Waleed, you're mentioning this. You're right. You remember. You're astutely remember. Now let's go ahead and talk about it. Let's open up our AI stock terminal. Can you give me the command for the support and resistance line, please? So by doing that, we're going to get this, and then we're going to get this, and we're going to open up Clove, and we're going to do the weekly. As that loads up, let's talk to it again. You see, it just went ahead and loaded up. What is your mission? We're talking to the AI and say, what is its mission? My mission is to enhance financial literacy, educate users on calculating intrinsic values of companies, help them understand billionaire investment strategies. I aim to support users in their journey towards financial independence by providing deep financial knowledge and insights drawn from renowned investment literature. So there it is. Very good. So remember I told you, I said that once we pass that 167, we're going to go to that 265. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we just hit that we're getting there. We're getting closer to that 265. And again, this is AI. This is AI implanted technical analysis that, day traders that are experienced do on their own. We do it automatically. We get it done automatically. So we can focus on the prize. And you can see right now, we're going to start forming that cup and handle, and we're going to shoot off even more. And once we pass that next level of $4.19, we're going to get to that Boeing 740 motherfucking 747 jet, better than Boeing created it, right? This one won't fall. This one won't crash, right? And we're about to go to the freaking moon. You hear me? We're about to go to the goddamn freaking moon. All right? I ain't playing around, you know what I mean? I put my name on this platform. I put my reputation on this platform, right? And you have to understand, as an academic, we're very risk averse, right? So you know that I know what I'm talking about, right? So I'm very excited for all of us, okay? So we do have that double top. So this will be a resistance to look out for. We have to look a little deeper when the time comes. We'll look into it. What I want to also do really quickly is look at the AI predict. No, the AI prediction is not yet generated because the options chain is being reset as it speaks. We're going to look at this one here. We're going to look at price predictions, right? Projections. This was the Monte Carlo sequence. If you don't recall, yesterday, it was up to the moon. It said it's going to go up. And you can see right now the Monte Carlo sequence projections is obviously calculating reality. So right now, it seems we're going to be slowing off and tapering for a little bit. But the AI is saying we're going to go up higher, right? And we're going up higher, right? So that's good. That's good to hear. Okay, that's good to see. Okay, again, not financial advice, but it's just what we're seeing here. All right, what else? Yeah, we can look at it here too. You can see this. Look at this. Ladies and gentlemen, we are climbing out of hell. We're climbing out of hell. Once we broke off that, we see that gap. You see that beautiful technical line here? We saw that big gap right there, right? It tested, that double tested that 200-day moving average. And look at that. We do have a gap here. So a lot of people are looking at this. I'm looking at this. Maybe potential rebound on some fears. There might be Iran strike on Israel. Who knows what's going to happen? But this might be filled. We don't know, right? But we're going up. We went up to $2.54. Right? Actually, we're doing that right now. All right. We're doing that right now as we speak. Right? What is this? What is this? For all the people that have covered calls, how especially on your main stockpile. Holy moly, are you feeling it now? You're feeling it now, aren't you? Okay. So, yeah, it's looking pretty sexy, guys. This is the hour. If you go look at the day is looking pretty sexy, and you could kind of go here and just zoom out real quick. You could start to see that we're starting to slowly curve up now. We're going to start formulating this curve. We're going to get to that 355. Once we pass that 270, 267, we're going to get up to that 355. And I think this is the one with the double top, the 350 and the 390, right? $3.50 to $3.90. And I think Vivek is probably going to, I assume, is going to continue buying 1 million shares every time it goes up $1. I don't know. I don't know. And then Chamath, RIP. Chamath, RIP Chamath. Buy high, sell low. Honestly, I think Chamath, what he did is, and then I don't know this, but I'm speculating. I think he bought shares back, but in a personal account. I don't think he used social capital, because I think like he's undergoing a social capital change with like running Grok and running his like other business, and then now with the All In podcast. I think his fund is not. I don't think it was doing that well. Given the market and how it changed and Wall Street's unforgiving nature. But obviously this thing, I saw the beauty of this company and I was like, this company's going to make it. Right. So anywho, and all as well as all the other companies that we have in our portfolio hedging modeling system that people can have access to. Again, not financial advice, right? Your financial advisor is smarter than me, of course. Right. All right. So, what else? So we talked about this. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and talk about this real quick here. So we're going to look at this thread. Okay. And once we go ahead and take a look at this thread. And then what else are we going to do? We're going to look at the thread. We're going to do a quick intrinsic value. I'm missing something. Oh, yeah. We're going to talk about Canaccord Genuity, the event that had just happened. Okay. So actually, you know what? Let's just talk about the event right now. And then because it's kind of jumbled and it requires a little bit more brain power. All right. So brother Al, love from India. Just wish I had more money to invest 2 months back. Oh, I know data. Ganesh, right? That's a badass name. 252. Call mom. I told her I would be up there soon. We're going to the moon, baby. 265 incoming. Al, if not for you in this YouTube channel, I'm not averaging down for years and about pay off my house. That's what I like to see. That's what I like to hear. Okay. Financial independence, Matt, right? Financial independence. For far too long, the rich have taken advantage of the stock market and made millions off of the backs of hardworking citizens of this country. And it's time that we get our fair shake on Wall Street. All right. Yeehaw, set of chops. Yeehaw. And oh, by the way, I got to wear that hat. I saw it. I'm going to have to do an open package reveal, right? I have to hopefully, because I don't have my camera on me right now. The webcam is terrible. So I'm traveling. So I can't wait to share. Thank you so much, Sitter Chops. You are the freaking best. Okay. Why is a running today? Oh, there's a lot, my friend. Watched the video yesterday. 254 thoughts on a slight pullback. It only feels natural. Oh, I know. I'm waiting for a pullback, but this thing keeps, roaring. What the hell? Hey, did you get the t-shirt? Yes, I certainly did. I wish I could wear them. I don't have my camera, my nice camera. I'm traveling. I can't wait, dude. I can't wait to wear it. You know who else wore it? My girl wore it. My freaking girl wore it. And she wore it and she wore it proudly. Sitter Chops is the best. Okay. You're the freaking best. Okay. Oh, yeah. And then send me an email at support@alstocktrades.com. For anything you want me to showcase on my channel, I love to help you and support your t-shirt making business and do whatever I can to help the community. Okay, refresh. Is this real life or are we dreaming? We're in the matrix. Okay, we're in the matrix and we found the code, and the code is called intrinsic value. Russia is watching you. Yeah, baby. I don't know if I should be scared or I should be happy, but you know what? Whenever I see Putin, I'm like, damn, that guy has a nice. It's just again, my apologies to my country, but when I see Putin walk, I'm like, God damn, he's a badass. What a stallion! What a stallion Putin is, right? So yeah, Russia's watching me. I think I'm happy for this, right? I don't drink vodka, but I'll cheers you with some fermented kombucha, right? So that gets me drunk myself because I can't process alcohol. Stallion is a cooler name, Al. Al is a hero for all. You know what, man? And and I second that. And the only reason why I got to this level is for our hardworking Americans in this country, more specifically, our vets that have died for this country, that has allowed me to be one of the poorest people in this country, and then be able to study in an airspace by not having a bomb fly over my head, given that our people that have served this country have died for this country and given it such a protective, like there's like an invisible shield of vets that have died for this country that circulates our atmosphere, almost like the Israel has the Iron Dome defense system. Our dying vets that have died for this country have this invisible shield that have shielded us, because no place on earth will ever even think of attacking us, because they know what we can do. And the reason why I was able to learn all this information and learn from all the billionaires is because I had an opportunity to do it, because I didn't have to worry about bombs going over my head. I didn't have to worry about respecting the master and the Lord, right? When I say Lord, I'm like I'm talking about like a dictator, right? Of course, I have a Lord, God, right? So I just want to say, take the success as gratitude to my beautiful country, right? So, anywho, the way CLOV is trading today, I hope today never ends, right? Right? We're gonna gap over 265 after hours. Oh, holy moly! Go to 416, baby. 416. Why not 420? Might as well, since we're right next to there, right? We're right next door in that neighborhood. Have you found other stocks that are not net? Okay, yeah. So that's the thing, Rick. We're going to be talking about these things on our stock terminal, on our mastering stock market course. But yeah, this is my this is my expertise, right? And again, not financial advice, but and the beautiful part is our platform can calculate the intrinsic value of those companies and then figure out kind of if there is some juice running in the tank. Okay. And we're going to be talking about covered calls and all these other things to milk them when hopefully the stock goes to $40. Hit the like button. Yes, certainly. Smash that like button. Helps the YouTube algorithm, helps the channel grow, and also helps get the news out, right, for Clover, right? Al is the boss. You guys are the boss. Russia's watching you. Hell yeah, baby. Chamath is a goof. Where are you, Chamath? Hop on the live. Where does the price fill? I don't know. Well, we're gonna have to see, especially with that gap in the early $2. Al, in your opinion, the market is using with which number to evaluate the value of gold? Yeah, so we'll do that right now. We'll do that intrinsic value, because I'm interested because I've done so many, I kind of mix them in my head. Compared to the cost per course for college, it is money well spent. Investing in your future skill set that pays for itself. Really appreciate you all. Yeah, Kevin. So what I used to do is I actually used to teach the executive portion of the MBA program, the Masters in Business Administration. This is the executive MBA program with all the executive CEOs and vice presidents that pay Eller to get their business education. And I taught the economics portion, specifically the macroeconomics portion. So I'm really good with macro, obviously, from what you can see. And also, I'm going to have 5 degrees by the time I finish. I already have 3 degrees now, 4 degrees. My pretty much done. Just got to do my thesis defense for my master's in cellular molecular medicine. And then my 5th degree will be my MD. So, I've taken kind of basically all this knowledge I've accumulated over 10 plus years and put it in this course. and in my opinion, it basically craps on the best business education you can find. Like I'm sure like Harvard Business Education School does not have anything. I mean, I created a nonprofit where we basically co-authored with Harvard. Okay, so like I'm like we again, I'm not trying to be cocky or anything, but our platform studies billionaires, not people that are teaching at these schools, right? And again, nothing against them. It's just sometimes they don't teach what the billionaires do, right? They teach you how to be a good employee for the billionaires. They teach you how to be a good MBAer for the employees. What this is trying to do is just trying to show you how to be a good investor, right? Not financial advice from a educational perspective. So I'm glad that you see this. Warren Buffett said the greatest investment you can do is in yourself. That will yield even more than what Clover has yielded. Okay. I remember how people were giving you bad times in the comment section. Yeah, it is what it is, and that's what it is. Smart money, dumb money, right? And that's why Wall Street calls retail dumb money, and I take offense to that. So I decided to create a platform with over 2.5 billion outputs and educate folks. And now you can see the data's in the pudding. We did well on SoFi. We did it at price and it hit the $11 and it fell back down to our intrinsic value. We did one on Palantir. It's doing well. We did one on ExxonMobil. We did one on Enphase. We've done it. It's just people kind of negated it because they looked at Clover, right? But now you can see there's no excuses anymore. Look at our performance, right? And then, yeah, right. So I used my what is that? HE? What's that? Will there be a short squeeze? I don't know. I have to look at the short. I have to look at the short percent interest. But this is more fundamentals, right? Net income positivity and free cash flow positivity, which was what we've been talking about. Remember, free cash flow positive, net income positive. Go back to the videos from 2-3 years ago, right? We'll be honest. I had 2 thoughts about it myself. Use the HELOC. Holy moly! Oh, it's high interest rates. Do we still anticipate resistance 265? Yeah, I mean, based off of our AI, right? Can you explain the 44 million of free cash flow? Yeah, so definitely watch my videos from before. I explain it more deeply on my stock terminal. But overall, essentially, they got $44 million in free cash flow in the last quarter. Again, not financial advice. You can look it up yourself. You can extrapolate that to next year, and you can see that they have over 170 plus million of free cash flow in an estimation basis. But it's going to become a reality basis now. Last quarter, I think they had 25 million of free cash flow, right? And again, I'm not looking off of some list. I have these numbers because I know those companies like the back of my hand. Is it sitter chops or critter? I'm sorry. Maybe I screwed up. I'm sorry. Thank you, Jesus, for Al. Hey, man. And thank you, Jesus, for our country. We have the best country in the world. I negate it. I reflect it back to this amazing country. Again, I'm American made. I'm a product of the United States of America, right? Because I came from nothing. I came from the bottom. And I took what my country fed me. And I said that if I work hard in a system, I will get where I need to go because this is the American dream, and she will always be by my side, and she being the United States of America. All right. Thanks for your work, Al. You kept me believing in Clover during the dark days. In the last 3 years, I kept averaging down and still holding strong. The good times are coming. Absolutely. Absolutely. Finally in the green today after 3 years, originally averaging over 8, now bought 241. You helped me weather this storm, Al, and not lose hope. Thank you for all you do. God bless you, Ethan. God bless you, Jason. God bless Vladimir. God bless all of you guys. Hey guys, 252. I'm crying right now after all this time waiting. Finally. Yes. All right. So we got the comment section. Now let's go ahead and talk about Canaccord Genuity. So I'm just going to rush through my comments. Obviously, there's some other comments here. Shout out to B Radical. He actually posted this. You know what? Let me open up a new one. Hold on. Yeah, he posted this here. Very excited. So you can see kind of that could be earnings. I think I'm not too sure. I don't know what that. I think it's earnings, and then you can see like we're climbing out of hell, right? And that's the 341 falls in line right with our AI support and resistance. Okay. All right, let's see what else. Okay, so we talked about reinvest okay, yeah. So Andrew Toy in his meeting, he just had that kind of Genuity. He said they're going to reinvest this high margin back into their products and their offerings. Oh yeah, Peter, their mic wasn't terrible. I was just making fun of Peter. I like Peter. Peter is pretty much, he speaks my language. They want him to talk more. So can you tell us more? Yes, we are free cash flow positive and net income positive. What more do you want? Thank you, Peter. That's all I need. He's just giving them what we know. You're doing the intrinsic value for your little billionaire friends. We know you have your little calculations, just like how we have our calculations. That's part of the mastering course and bundle. He's giving you what you need. What more do you need? Right? So there it is. So free cash flow positive and net income positive, right? And we're happy. What else? Oh, yes. This is a good question. They're talking about being immune to it, immune to the MCR increases. They do talk about a good question. I remember the question. The question was, well, you did slow down on growth. And if you slow down on growth, well, tell me about this more. What happens when you increase growth? Will your MCR start increasing? I mean, your MCRs decrease, but you also decreased growth. So like, what happens if you start increasing growth? You know what I mean? What like what happens after that, right? So they're saying that they could offset it. There is going to be, they said, the diluting effect, meaning that, yes, the 80,000 members they have now are going to be able to offset the increase in MCR for patients, the newer ones that are coming in, but there is going to be dilution effect in the beginning, which is good to see, because it's a reality. We are going to see probably some bump, but again, we're at 71% now, so I think we can handle it, right? I think that's kind of what he's saying. What else? Another question is, yes, the 3 to 3.5 stars will give them more benefits, richer benefits. They were going to be profitable anyway next year with 3 stars. Now they have 3.5 stars. We're like double profitable. Okay. Good question. Oh, yes. Yeah. He asked another good question about the New Jersey market. Like, hey, you say, Andrew, you're going to return to growth, but is it just going to be in New Jersey? Because I want to see growth in other areas. But, Andrew said, we're very proud of New Jersey. We have a 10% market share. We're very proud of that. We have our own little nurses and everything. Not little nurses. We have our like they have their big, platform there, right? Again, I obviously want to see them expand in other states. And so that's kind of like on the waiting. Maybe the expansion is going to be per counterpart assisted. They talked about it. Didn't really talk too much about it. It's kind of everything we kind of knew, Yeah, talk about sickest members. They take care of them. It's kind of what the Blue Cross Blue Shield guy was saying when he deleted his comment. They're like actually actively managing, and that's what United Healthcare is doing too, right? All right. So there it is. So we talked about this. This video is jam-packed, guys. Oh, yeah. Hey, look at this one. Hey, Clove Shorts. Did you have enough? Huh? You want to come back for some more? You want some more? We're hungry. Come back. Come back if you want some more. All right. Let's see. Be proud of yourself, Al. Amazing backstory. Hey, man, it's an American dream, man. We're living the best country in the world. Thank you so much, Greg. How is the Clove Shorts Goose today? Hey, Al, what is your opinion? Market watch on price to sale. Exactly. So this is exactly what we're going to be doing here. We're going to talk about here. Okay. You hit it right on the nod. All right. So here it is. It's 3 potential AI stocks. So essentially, they're starting to mix Clover with like other healthcare AI stocks. I don't know nothing about these companies, but all I know is their price to sales ratio and their their financials, right? So the twist here, if you look at its price to sales, it's actually in the $7 6.3x price to sale region, up almost highest to 10.32x, right? So Clover is around 0.2 to now it's 0.7 or maybe 1. I'm not too sure. I have to take a look at it. But you're starting to see that Clover is starting to mix in with these high price to sales AI stock, an AI assistant. It's strong financials. So the story is starting to change. And if you look at Twist, its revenue is only $295 million, right? So if you look at revenue, and this is from our proprietary stock terminal, gives access to this and also gives access to other stocks that others don't have, such as stocks that are in emerging markets like China that we think is going to take a hit, but also present buying opportunities in the future, not financial advice. We'll be discussing this in the stock terminal and mastering, right? So if you go and take a look at revenue here, yeah, the revenue is only $295 million, not even $1 billion. But if you take a look at the market cap, it's $2.61 billion, right? Because it's trading 6x price to sales, right? And Clover, I feel like we're going to get more revenue than that from the SaaS. Again, time will tell. We need more data, right? So overall, I think from the price of sales perspective, I think the market's starting to realize it. And what is the overall market cap now of Clover? 1.24. That's beautiful. Is there a competitor out there that's using AI and Clove? I'm not too sure. And I think, I think they have I think they don't really have one, but I could be mistaken, right? But I'm not too sure, right? I'm like 90% sure it's a no, but again, not financial advice, right? Do your own due diligence. So now that we went ahead and did this, let's go ahead and open up our mastering here, along with, again, you have access to the bundle. So just very quickly, here's our stock terminal command center. These are all of the outputs you can have, over 2.5 billion combined outputs. You could see, like, this is the stock terminal. It's pretty much like a Bloomberg, right? And you have access to all this data and a community of like-minded people, and you have auto posting. Okay, so take advantage of this. Use the coupon code SAS, right? Which you can find here, right? Take advantage of this, right? It's going to be ending, and we'll be raising the prices to $5,000 because the data is really expensive, right? This stuff is not cheap. All right, so what else? Let's do an intrinsic value real quick. So here's the intrinsic value calculation. So we're going to go ahead and be the most bearish right now. We're going to do 5%. Okay. So we got 1337.05. We're going to go ahead and equals multiply. So we got 66.85 million. Again, we know that we're going to put 496 million shares here. We know obviously it's going to be more than that because they already had $44 million in one quarter. This is for the full freaking year. So we're undervaluing it right now. So 66.85. We're going to go 10 years into the future. We're going to grow it at 11%. Because that's how much they're growing. You can see right now the base is 240 and the bull is 330. Now, if you go back to our, you want to mess with us? If you go back to the guy here, one of our mastering stock market students, you could see he put that $3.41 there, right? Well, if you go to our intrinsic value, it's kind of near there, isn't it, right? But we know that this thing could go higher because of that $44 million in free cash flow, right? So let's just assume, we can do, 44, let's say plus 25, and do 44 again and 44 again. And so at 157, right? It could be more, but let's just say 157, right? So do 157, and then at 11% growth, you can start to see the recession now is 250. So now this thing is priced at a recession level. You see how we're changing it now? And we know we're not in a recession. And this goes back into the CPI report. CPI report came today, and the core consumer price index increased to 0.17% month over month, which is better than Wall Street's expectation consensus of an estimation of 0.19% month over month. Again, that 0.19%, it's going to be hard for you to find online because that comes directly from a Bloomberg terminal that costs $2,400 a month. That is the power of our platform, right? That we're able to democratize financial information and data. That's the power of our platform. Okay. Right. So that's with 11%, right? And let's say, for example, we grow to that 25%, or let's say we become like Alignment Healthcare and grow 40%. You start to see that we're now looking at a recession of 13, a bear of 28, a base of 40, and a bull of $60, right? So again, not financial advice, but you can see the power of the intrinsic value calculation, right? And the more data we get, the more we'll be able to accurately estimate what, I'll be comfortable selling covered calls at in my large, stockpile, right? So it's very exciting. And I just want to basically give an example here. Pretend, let's say someone has 200,000 shares, right? And you multiply that out by $40, right? That's around $8 million, right? And if you multiply that by 6.5% per month, which is what calls are usually paying for, I think Clover is going to be paying more calls because again, the calls now are kind of crappy, right? I think these calls are going to end up double, like Mara and Riot. I think they're going to be paying like maybe 9 to 13%, 14% per month. So if you do this, individuals that have this, can make $500,000 a month. $500,000 a month. That's about 2 Lamborghinis per month, right? If you want to count, 2 Lambos a month. You multiply that out by 12, that's $6.2 million a year, right? You're making more than CEOs of businesses, right? So you can see the power of the intrinsic value calculation. Again, not financial advice. Just your financial advisor is obviously smarter than I am, right? So definitely listen to them, right? Take me as a grain of salt. We're on fire today, Al. Let's retweet. Okay, good. All right, and yeah, we did the intrinsic value, and then here it is, guys. So let's go ahead, look at the comment section real quick, and then we'll call it a day. Let's see here. What's up? How you doing? Smiles is back. We talked about that. Is there a competitor out? We talked about that. Add a little extra. Game over. What happens if we start talking about SaaS? Well, I don't know. Bought a bit more under $1, but I wish I was richer to purchase more. Being a university student sucks sometimes. But, it's all about understanding the market dynamics, the ebbs and flows, and fundamental analysis. So later when you do get a job, you'll be able to be the captain and the CEO of your own portfolio, right? And that is the point of the Mastering Stock Market course, is being able to teach you the language of what revenue means, what income means, what free cash flow means, to start you from zero to hero, right? And that's the goal, right? So, ladies and gentlemen, let's go ahead and refresh the stock price right now here. Let's see what's, oh, Lord, holy moly. We're up 162% year to date. We are now up 305% from the lows when that guy posted the article. Remember that guy? Where is he? Is he at the Biden Tower? Where is he? He posted that freaking article saying Clover Health is freaking, terrible investment. Get out of here. Right? And let's take a look at Oscar. We're outperforming Oscar. Oh, yeah, baby. That's what I'm talking about. All right, ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't done so, I don't know what you're waiting for. We proved our platform. We proved our stock terminal. We proved our intrinsic value. We want highly motivated members that will contribute to the collective community of investors of all around the world, of retail investors. We have retail investors from all around the world. And we want hungry people to come in and to add value, to learn, go from zero to hero, and add value. So come online. We'd love to have you. We want to thank our partners at Affirm, PayPal, for the financing opportunities, to give opportunities for retail investors to get access to over 2.5 billion outputs of institutionally graded data. Ladies and gentlemen, it is an honor and privilege to serve each and every one of you. I will see you on the next one.